Oh, bobbins, I'm going to do that. There we go. It's going to be one of them. Brace yourself. That's all I'm saying. Don't know fussy about that. We are ships at sea. Excellent. How you doing, KJ? Hope you're well, sir. How's the week been? What are we doing? Oh, I don't want to. Yes, I do. Where are we? We are. Save that. How's that week been, sir? What are we playing? Ships at sea. Weak equals fraught. Ooh. 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 Damn. Positive way, negative way, or just glad that it's over? you get like a, what do you call it, like a Steam achievements for surviving the week. Ooh, it doesn't sound good. No, don't like those. Although to be fair, I've got one of those when I go back next week already. The emails that come in. How you doing, G? Good to see you, sir. Hope you well, hope you well. Getting some rest in there, sir. Getting some rest in. Glad it's over. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Yeah, let's do this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Tip to see one going live, I can only be described as a Friday night, baby. It is Friday night. It's going to be a nice chilled evening. G has been grafting on the late shift, so it's unfair to bring him on the stream and, you know, put him to work some more. So G's going to have a cheeky rest and do what he wants to do and just recoup. We are going to continue with ships at sea. This is risky. Let's go with that. It is risky. Bear in mind, this is a alpha early access, so bear that in mind. We have 7 ships. We are up to patch number 0.7.06556 on early access. The game is let's go with volatile at the moment. Let's go with that. All I'm going to say is save, save, and save. 1117, I got an 1126 here. Let's load in the 1126 then. This is my first chance to look at this, be merciful. Nice game, great potential, extremely volatile is the best way to describe it. The boats themselves, so I'll give you a very quick overview. I got myself a beast. It's not out until November, but you can see it. You can see it outside of it. I have to say it's massive. Here's the scale: 1818740. Oh, gee, you've been buying the ships, haven't you? G's been on Star Citizen. G's been on Star Citizen. So the boats, there's a couple of ways that you can make your career. The rowboat, I think, is kind of a gimmick. You're not necessarily required. Your first boat is either going to be your cargo boat, cargo 1. Your tier is their tier 1. That's the tier 2. 950. I can't afford it. And more importantly, I don't have the qualifications for that. The Flippy, which is the fishing boat, which is 100 grand. That's a tier 1, does 12 knots and does long lines. So we've been running cargo missions at the moment. And then you get the tier 2 fishing, and then you can go into what's called servicing, which is it's almost like repairs. It's exactly what it is. Service cannon, water cannon, firefighting. Not that I've ever done it, but firefighting, fixing things is that kind of way. And that, yeah, so that's where it is. So at the moment, what I've been doing is I've been doing cargo runs. I've been doing cargo runs from Rost down to Ved, down to Ellie, down to Nike, down to Scom. Those are the areas that I've been doing to get 500,000. On the 500,000, I've then purchased my first fishery, my first fish farm, with the hopes of growing, basically, yeah. Available fish is in blue. I couldn't afford to buy any more fish than I had because basically I suck. And there's not a lot that I could do about that. This is my boat. Here she is. Next to here. But what I want to do is I want to upgrade or trade up and do some normal fishing. Normal fishing we have to come down here. But the problem is this boat itself isn't necessarily set up for that. Feel free to check out Lisa's art. Let me just pin Lisa's art for those that come in and those that do stuff. That was great timing. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So because I've done a lot of cargo and a lot of cargo runs, I've obviously made a little bit of money. But in essence, I really, really need the medium cargo boat. How you doing, Welsh Grandpa? Good to see you. Hope you're well. I just fancied a change, and we did have a vote earlier on. Good old, Steam Twitch chat, and they voted that I'll get the Flippy. How you doing, Diablo? Good to see you. So they voted that we get the Flippy and basically do some long line fishing. So that's what I'm going to try and do today, is a cheeky bit of long line fishing. But more importantly, what I'm trying to do is I'm 83 kilometres away. I need to make some money. So Dredge and Euro Truck Simulator met in a bar and had a video game called Baby. Fishing North Atlantic. It's Fishing North Atlantic number 3. Daisy. Yeah. That's the best way to describe it. So I'm off to do, hopefully, a bit of long line fishing, he says. I think what we did last time is we went to the bank. We took out 2 massive loans of 265 grand. This makes me want to cry. Hey, Diablo, thank you so much for that Prime. Thank you. That really means a lot. Thank you so much. Not required at all, but really appreciate it. Boats. The problem is here again is we're going from the cargo boat to the Skippy, and we're buying it because that was what we said we would do. I'm going to rig it for long lining, which basically puts this winch on the back. Bish, bash, and a bosh. The first thing to upgrade on any boat, I swear to God, the first thing to upgrade on any boat for the maximum impact is the propeller. Yep, just put the propeller on. Engine I'm going to do just because I want the speed. And 30k, by the way, is cheap. That is so cheap, it's ridiculous. I'm not fussy about the searchlight, I'm not fussy about anything else. But I do want to do. I note that we've got 116,000. Yeah, we've got 116,000. I probably should have done one more. Why can't you stick with the rowboat and upgrade it, just add a prop to it and that's it? I could, G. But I ain't rowing that far. I'd have shoulders out here, giving it one of those for 17 miles or whatever. Oh, heck no. No. So right, let's grab some purchase gear. I want the long lines. 25 grand. Aye, aye, aye. So I'm going to buy 2 of those. Goodbye, cruel world. Purchase bait. I want some. There's one that brings. I think it's shrimp that catches the cod. So I'm going to grab 2 of those. 6 grand. Bargain. Happy days. We're up to 60,000 left. Not a lot of dollar. I definitely want to do a fuel upgrade on the boat, as in the fuel tank upgrade. I want that. But I believe that that puts us in a little bit of bother for refueling the boat, basically. So we'll come back into here. I want to do the upgrade on the internal fuel tank. And we've got 60 grand, and that's 60 grand. That's 45,000, which gives us 15,000. That's going to give us an additional... Do you know what? Fudge it. I'm going to take out another 50. I want to get set up. Oh, I don't see the point. Where's the bank? We are in... Oh, I can't take any more, really? No! The bank won't extend my line of credits. No! That sucks. It is as it is. I am going to accept our fate and do. I definitely want... No! Nah. I think let's swap back to this. I think we have to do one run. I think we have to do one run in cargo. We do. Because I can make 60,000 here, and I'll show you how to set up for 3. But I can make 60,000 here, which will then pay for the additional fuel upgrade. I want the extra fuel tank, and I want to be able to get a little bit of motion lotion to get out. So we're going to do... By the way, I want to complain about your tutorial for this game. I haven't watched any yet, but I was annoyed when my feed got spammed with them. What feed? Hey, doing, Dusty? Do you know what, Dusty? That may explain why. About 5 people unsubscribed from my channel. I kid you not. YouTube subscriptions. Oh, really? Yeah, it was about 5 people unsubscribed from the channel. It's because I was under NDA and I'd scheduled them to release, and then they released. So my humble apologies to you, sir. How's that? Okay, are we happy? Right, so I want to do Kaved, Lanya, and Kara. Kaved, Lanya, and Kara. So Kaved, there's Kaved, Lanya, and... Was it Kara? Was it Kara? Kaved, Lanya, and Kara, yeah. So Kaved, Lanya, and Kara. So this should make us about 60,000. I'm still on the fence with this game. Welsh Grandpa, I get that. I get that. Oh, okay. I fully understand why you would be on the fence. But why are you on the fence? Is it the same reason that I am? Is it stability? If it's stability, I completely get it. Well, another YouTuber I subscribed to did something similar on the same day, so I got double whammied. Well, Dusty, I apologise to you, sir. It was, I had been creating content for it for a cheeky minute, a little while, but because of the NDA, I couldn't do anything. And the NDA released about 5 or 6 hours before the game went live, which then meant people could go and watch the video, if that made sense. And just a little something to pass the time. So I was, my intentions were good, but if it's upset you, I apologise. How's that? Can't be any fairer than that, dude. Yeah, my intentions were good and honourable, sir, as you know. But I get it. I do get it. If I lost some stuff from it, I'm sorry. I did. I genuinely lost about 5 people. But at the same time, I've never been about the numbers, Dusty. Never. Ever, ever, ever on this stream have I ever been about the numbers. Because it's just soul destroying. You know, I can do the most daftest thing in the world and you know, all of a sudden you'll pick up 5, 6 extra subscribers, and I'm like, what? How? And then I genuinely thought that because I'd put some work in there, and you know, done not necessarily what I would deem as a reasonable job, but put out some good information and stuff. And I thought I might make 5 or 10 subscribers on this because it's an early access game. People want to look at it, and you know, and my subscribers are single numbers here. That's what I gain. I do a lot of work to gain potentially single number subscribers. And I lost 5. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. And I understand why people stop streaming and stuff. I get it. A lot of work for basically negative. Well, YouTube algorithm is powered by AI. Google search AI has been recommending people drink 2 litres of water daily to help kidney stones. Oh, okay. Perhaps I should do a video on that. I wonder if it'd push it. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, yeah, nice. Ew. Come on, baby. Nice. Water is sensible. Water is very, yeah, I mean, I can understand drinking 2 litres of water. I get that. Medicare. 4 boxes. This is the final stop, this one. So this is basically just dump these down here. This one's not so bad. Grandpa, did you respond? Why are you? Can I ask why you're on the fence about the game? What is it that keeps you on the fence? Not that it changes anything. I'm just curious to understand. It seems a bit petty. Your videos were soon buried in the true crime, cooking, and cute cat videos. I mean, yeah, it is. They would, yeah. My videos on the grand scale of things don't go nowhere at all. Because the minute any form of other bigger YouTuber picks anything up, if they pick this game up, the algorithm would just push them. It is. The best thing I could do then was hopefully get a recommendation off, you know, where their video ends and it pushes mine. That's the best that I could hope for, and even then it probably wouldn't. Right, we've picked everything up. Let's get this thing out of here. Here we go. How are we looking on fuel? Fuel is okay for this boat. So we've got 3 stops on this one, and like I said, this is to basically get us to 60,000, so we can then. Cheers and good health. I feel better having some fuel. And these 3 stops are so close. As you can see there, we've got a 380, a 380, and F4. So much quicker than the longer run. The longer run we do takes about, now with the speed that we have on this, about 40 minutes for the longer one. But that really does help with the distance that we cover then. That's really good. I'm also on the fence, my reasons being an aversion to early access, the poor reviews, and I've seen no evidence of a campaign. Definitely no evidence, definitely no campaign. Absolutely no campaign to this at the moment. 7 ships, early access, highly volatile. I get why you would be on the fence, Dusty. I do. I genuinely understand why people are waiting. But you know, even when I was testing the game, we was testing the game for the last 2 weeks. Even when I was testing the game, that's bad. That's bad. Ooh, that might do actually. That might do. There we go. Perfect. You can see the tide coming in here. I thought the tide was going to push me into the into that. Come on, man. Where are we? We are at Caveld. Let's have a look. I think Caveld is this one. Yeah, Caveld's the fish. As someone who sits on his behind watching others doing the hard work, I prefer indie and I prefer the smaller streamers. Yes, I get that. I think there's more interaction, there's more personal. It is, I'd like to say a nicer place to be, but it's also one of those, and I've been on that side, you know, when U-Boat was, when I first was streaming U-Boat, I was up to between 70 and 150 people, and you genuinely miss things, and I mean a lot of things, or you start reading chat, and that irritates people just because you're reading chat and not playing the game. So it's almost like then your interaction goes and you just are playing the game. Yeah. So there we go, made 20 grand there. That just dumps up my bank very nicely. For a quick and dirty little run like that, and you can, if you so wish, as daft as it sounds. Do I want to do... Yeah, I'm just going to back it up with what I am, because that's pushing me that way. I'm going to hit reverse, and then I'm going to undock. Nice. And then I'm going to flip the boat, smack it into forward, whee! And I think that white building there is my next one. Why is that telling me that there is a... Yeah, hang on. Lots more missions here, right? Yeah, I've still got the yeah, I've just got the 2. I wonder what was trying to give me that 3rd marker then. I didn't understand why. Weird. I do watch some big streamers with 1K in chat, but it's a totally different thing, more like watching a movie. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if it's a different thing where you know, based on small streamers like us now, or me, I can just have a chat with you. Where when you have 1,000 people, you're having a chat basically with yourself. Or, I'll tell you what the bigger streamers do, just for giggles, is they pick a comment and reply to a comment. That's what they do. Which way's the water blowing here? I'm looking at which way the water's going. The water is coming in and down, so I really need to lock this thing round. This could be nasty. Yeah, knew it. Damn it. At dock. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, I docked. What I can do though is, because I've given it a gentle love nudge, I do have the ability to repair my boat myself. Oh really? Is that all it's letting me do? No. Oh, where are we at land? Yeah, we're at land. So that's cost me a little bit there, which is unfortunate. It is as it is. I watch some huge streamers, but this one is entertaining and friendly. Thank you. Oh, hello there. Even though, how you doing, Pete? Good to see you, beautiful man. Are you good, sir? How's the significant other? Did you pass your test of the week? The gaff for having a weekend away? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, which means this one. Are you available tomorrow, Pete? Are we planet crafting? All good, rain, and have permission to play tomorrow. Oh, Pete, game on, dude. Batter up. Nice. I watch a streamer who is I'd say mid-sized. Their chat would do a lot. Their chat would do a lot to respond to, but she always responds to my messages, even though I rarely watch her streams. Smooth, Dustin. Smooth. I used to be a proud man before I met her. You better still be a proud man now, Pete. But even prouder with the lady on your arm. Extra, with great power comes great responsibility, Pete. Just saying. Pete's changed, Lisa, since he's got himself a lady. Oh, yeah, yeah. Talk your way out of that one, Pete. Talk your way out of that one. Good luck, sir. Wise words. I got you. Let's run this one, and then let's go and dump this one. A cheeky 20 grand will be nice. Last box for here, and we should be good with a 20. Oh, Daisy's having a scritch. Yeah, there's 20 grand, 260. So there's not a lot of XP there, but the 20,000 at this point in my career, my old fishing career, is making me some dollar and keeping me afloat. Right, I'm going to boot it. give it some beans, undock. Hopefully with the beans we can wiggle. Yeah, there we go, perfect. And onwards to the next location. So that one is done. Beautiful. Are you doing a last U-boat on Sunday, or are we doing VR? That's a good question, KJ. I'm not sure when the patch drops, if I'm honest. Any idea when the patch drops? I haven't kept my finger on the pulse on that one at all. I haven't kept my finger on the pulse on that one. And patches on Monday. Oh, Monday. Well, you guys know. I ditched Pride a long time ago. Actually, I think I'm probably good on all the 7 sins, and I'm single and an atheist. Maybe I should rethink my stance on religion. Get myself a sainthood. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a religious man. I'm not. For those that are those that are. It's, yeah, again, horses for courses. If you're a believer, you're a believer. If you're not, you're not. I am not. But that's just me, you know. Oh, which way is this going? This is going forward and to the, this is going forward and to the right. So I think, yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna leave the boat ticking over on the 9 knots and let the tide wash me in a touch. So if I stop the boat here, the boat should just start to drift into the right because I can. Been with me missus 22 years. Ooh. Ooh, that's a commitment. Well done, sir. Is there a roadmap? It is in progress, Dusty, if I'm honest. Is that going to push me over anytime soon, I wonder? Or am I going to literally have to? No. I think I'm going to have to. There we go. That's a bit closer, isn't it? That's a bit closer. There we go. Docked. What you wanted was a lasso. Well. Yep. Medical kits for this bad boy. Let's go and wiggle these up here. I've done this run once. I mean, like I said, for a quick and dirty 60k, I'll take it. This should then get the Flippy, my fishing boat, onto the biggest fuel tank, which is what I want. Otherwise, you know, I was going to take out the 50k loan, so this will pay that off, he says. Bargain, bargain. Sweet. Our fish farm is doing okay. It's got food for about a week, I think. I'm just leaving that. Like I said, all that's in that is about, I think I put the bare minimum of fish in it as well. It was not good. But for what we have, I think you really need the medium boat to set up a fish farm. I do. Beautiful, level up. We've gained a new skill point for whatever it's worth. I'm kind of like, meh. Here we go, baby. Right. We made some dollar. We did do a little bit of damage on this boat though, didn't we? Right, let's go backwards. Beautiful. Nice. 22 years, Grandpa. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. I think I lasted 20-ish years with my first... I say my first wife, but my original. And then me and Lisa have been together close to 10 now, actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does make me sound really old. We were together when we were young, though. Yep. Ooh, that's the sticky out pokey bit. We definitely don't want to hit that. Well done, Grandpa. Cheers, sir. Ooh, that's nice though. Well, let's go and dock. Let's go and park this thing up. We will absolutely repair this boat for what she's worth before we do anything else. 120 grand, we will buy the upgrades to fuel the boat, and then whatever we have left, double check to make sure that we have the long lines on board the boat and everything is done and dusted and ready to go, and then we will head on out. We've made 60 grand though, but borrowed a lot. So we're back in debt by 200, and we need to make, we need to make 1.2 million to buy the next boat, to get ourselves out of debt, and then 1 million. And then that doesn't even include the upgrades. Ouch. A lot of work to do, basically, and we hope fishing is going to pay for that. Let's do you know what, I don't think it matters if we just kind of dock in here. Which way is this pushing? This is pushing me in and that way. I can't feel in the boat does stop a little bit quick as well. Right, docked. Let's shut it down. And we are home. We'll have a cheeky save. Yeah, there we go. We'll have a save on save game 3. Resume. Good. Here we go. Boat number 3. 1,000 quid to repair. That's not bad. We made 60, round trip of 59. Fine. Boats. Active boat. We definitely want to change that over to the Flippy. There she is. There's our Flippy. She's fully repaired. She is done for that. Internal fuel tank was, yeah, there we go. So the 60,000 that we've just made is basically bought us the fuel for that, which was the plan. So I'm okay with that. Yep, she's active. She's got everything that she needs. We will go and double check. There should be 2 buckets on the back of it. There is. Let's check our inventory as well to make sure that we have food. We do not have food. There is food on the boat actually, so we're okay. There is food on the boat. Beautiful. Happy days. Now I could. See, this is a long old trek. This is a long old trek. It is. Fuel is at halfway. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Boat is undocked. Got some motion lotion. So my plan is, on this run, game permitting, because we all know it's a volatile little girl. Game permitting, so I'm gonna go and put some motion lotion in. We've got 60 grand's worth of cash. We're going to head south into the fishing grounds, try and find where the cod is, and then we're going to try and get some cod, because Sim UK said cod is where the dollar is, and he's been doing it, so I believe him. That's the way I look at it. I don't know what the next set of money is, but at this point I'm chasing the money. All boats this small have like a blocker here. The other one has the center screen in a way. Ooh, that looks like we're getting close to that wall there. Which way is the tide going? Tide is bringing us in. Oh, that's pushing us out actually. Is that? Oh, that looks good. That looks pretty clean. I think it's just a question of getting it right. Oh, bob on. Some days, man. Some days. Is he going to let me off? Houston? There we go. Leave boat. Thank you. Thank you. 60 grand's worth of motion lotion. Would be nice if we can fill the tank. And we can fill the tank, you absolute beauty.
The next race is about to begin. Please put exclamation point play in the chat.
That's got to be Leon somewhere, hasn't it? It's got to be brother Leon somewhere. Here we go. Are we good? We are good. I'm just going to hit full reverse because the boat's looking at that angle anyway. Perfect. Flip it round, give it some beans. We're out of here. See, you could almost literally go back there for 20 grand, couldn't you? If you had, I think you can put some stuff on the deck. I'm not too sure what, but I think you can put some stuff on the deck. Play because I always do what I'm told. I'm almost tempted then to say, buy me a new car. G, throwing his dollar at me. Thank you for the 100 biddies, G. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I love you, brother. Was the 100 bits for the 3-point turn or the parking? Technically, yes, but 3 days early. Looks like Euro Truck Simulator, but on the water. LP, sort of. That's the cargo aspect of the game. So you can do the cargo aspect of the game, which is what you've just seen me do a little bit of there. I've changed my boat over to the flippy, and we're off to do a bit of long line fishing. So I need to come down here where the fishing habitats are. When I get down here where the fishing habitats are, I'm going to put my long lines out and then see if I can catch some fish. But I'm obviously after cod. So that's gameplay element number 2, and then number 3 is this thing over here, which is fish farms. So I own a fish farm. My net health is good, as you can see there. My net health is good. My feeder health is good. Everything is doing okay. Yeah. 100 bits for you doing a 180-degree turn, go back and grab that. I ain't getting that rowboat, G. Oh, hell no. That's what I said. Dredging Euro Truck Simulator of a baby. Yeah. It's basically fishing the Bering Sea or fishing North Atlantic or whatever it was called. Yeah. Number 3. Moved on to the Unreal Engine 5 point whatever. Yeah. Yeah. There is a rowboat. There is a I ain't getting that rowboat. Oh, heck no. Heck no. No amount of dollar, G. No amount of dollar can make me grab that rowboat. Oh. No. Done me kayaking for today. He has his pride. No, don't, Pete. Turn it in. I don't like you. No, don't. See, I was almost tempted, you know, to grab some fish food and just pop on there with some fish food. I was tempted. And then I could have gone in there and, yeah. So in inventory-wise, we have the emergency radio. We have 2 engines, 2 rotors, 1 fuse, 3 bulbs. Oh, no, 5 fuses there, 5 fuses. That's interesting. 5 fuses out of 50, but light bulbs are a single. Indeed. Row, row, row a boat gently down a stream. It will take him 3 days. Yeah, I'm not rowing. No. No. Ain't happening. Which view do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the external view or the old internal view? Work lights. Work lights are on and running lights are on. Do you have limited slots for inventory? Yes, sir, you do. Yeah. After that, it goes into the boat where possible, and the boat only has certain slots. Yeah. There is a skill or a perk that gives you inventory slots. That will excuse me. That will open up after. We have available skill points 4 actually. So what I might do is, yeah. Is that 2? Yeah, I'm going to take up the novice engineer, and I'm going to take up the novice electrician. There we go, there's me 4 points spent. I'd rather watch first person, but third person, I hate the FO view. I hate the field of viewing first. Okay. We're on channel 16, which I believe is the emergency channel. Yeah, that's the sonar. Sonar on, sonar off. Nice. Yeah, we did fuel up as well, didn't we? So that's good. Are we still heading down the channel? We are. I could do probably a little bit. Yeah, okay, so I want to be going down there. There. Yeah, the field of view is a bit... is the map fictional? No. Nope. Well, as in... good question. As in, is that the real map? I generally don't know. Gaffer sneaking in the back, look. Give him a wave! Give him a wave! Hello! Yeah, all good. Yeah. Oh, she's getting the colouring in on the corner. Good to go. Yes. Yep. I am going to... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw a cheeky save game in, but I'm going to throw a save game on 5. Return game. Just because. Yeah. And all I'm trying to do here, basically, is 2 things. I'm not really fussy about the level at the moment. It's this. I want to cover some mileage. I need my mileage to go up to get my next class. They should spice the long hauls with Krakens. Krakens. Come on, Pete. I did say that they should have perhaps some seagulls following a fishing vessel. You know, because the smell of the fish or the bait or whatever. I did say that that would probably be, you know, certainly close to land here. That may be the way forward. But apparently it's quite uncommon. Just looking at the specs on this game, my PC may not run it. Ooh, a storm or so. You do get storms in the game, Pete. Yeah, you do. It ain't, and they ain't funny either. They are not funny. You get proper storms. Not what you want, I can tell you that. Yep. Where are we heading? We have still got a fair distance to go, actually. This fish habitat down here, see, it does say cod and haddock. Once we get closer to it, it splits open into the various fish types, I think. And that's where we crashed. I got a Ryzen 5 Radeon GX 578, 8 gig and 32 gigs of RAM. I understand the RAM, I'm not sure what a Ryzen 5 is. That's one thing I never understand, because I've always had Pentiums. I get the Pentiums, I get the 5s, the 7s, the 9s. You know what I mean? The 11s, the 13s, or whatever they are. Yeah. Mine down here is a beast. She's the biggest. Or was actually the biggest and the best at the time. The main board was reasonable. RAM is the best that could fit in the main board. I mean, all my specs are down below. You can see mine, but yeah. Well, it costs only a bit of time to try it for less than 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah. That should have note to self, selfish. I think it'd be nice in the game as well, as if you had like the fish market had like an urgent influx. You know, want to buy mackerel at, and perhaps offer you 10% more because, you know, I think that would be nice. I don't know whether it does. Couldn't tell you. Exit the cabin. Where is the repair on this thing? Oh, there it is. It's at the back. Perfect. Let's bake this up. So to bake up the lines, you go to whatever your food is. I'm just going to use it in drop 1 and drop 2. There we go. That is donezoed. X to put that away. And because we've got the big old girls, yeah. Sweet. True. Yeah. It's not. It's, yeah. So it's not. I don't know what that would be in comparison. Grandpa, I don't. So my humble apologies for that. It's not something I follow as the Rising series.
The next race is about to begin. Please put
Who is
exclamation
doing
point
that?
play in the chat.
Who is that? I've now got to. Oh. Me, bloody knew it'd be Leon. You tart. Yeah, just even Lisa went, that's Leon. Leon busted, but yep. Stream manager, there we go. More messages below. Oh, he's a tart, isn't he? Oh, if I leave that on, that's just good. Are you playing tomorrow as well, Leon? I had a tip as well, Leon, which nobody told me. In fact, why Pete and Leon are in chat? You're both in trouble. One sec. You boys are in trouble. I'll tell you why you're in trouble. Planet Crafter. What did we do, Pete? Planet Crafter. Seed spreaders. Tier 2 seed spreaders that I put out and about. It took a comment in UmaTubes to tell me that inside the seed spreader 2s you put the seeds. So we had the seed spreaders out that weren't spreading any seeds. Yep, LOL, you're right. God, suck, you're the worst. So I logged in just to check, and I went, yeah, he's right, you know. So I went and filled them all up with seeds, and the oxygen just went through the roof. But we got 3 lockers. I know we got 3 lockers full of seeds, Pete. I know that, you tart. What I didn't know was you're supposed to put the seeds in the seed spreader. I just thought when you built the seed spreader, you know, you'd put the seed in or whatever, and it just spread seeds. Yeah. Wow. That Gustav Ishud didn't want to spoil it. Wow. So I've basically put some seed spreaders out. We've got some flowers appearing now. Ta-da! And our oxygen went through the roof. I did! Mistakes are made. What an absolute... What a tart.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Yeah. You donkey. Yeah. You didn't think, well, Dusty, no, because the tier 1 version didn't. And when you built the tier 1, you built the tier 1 with the seed. So again, when I built the tier 2, I built it with a seed. So I thought it's an all-in-one unit. You dump it and leave it. You know what I mean? It's only when somebody on UmaTubes went, that's got an inventory slot, Matt. And I went, a what? And then when I went and had a look, I went, oh, you son of a biscuit. And then when I put a seed in it, and I sat there and watched it, and all of a sudden all these plants started to grow out of the ground. I went, ah, dang it. Come on, Dusty. How long have you been around the chat? You know better than that. If it wasn't glaringly obvious, like flashing at me, it says, whack a seed in here. And what's worse is I'm playing with Leon and Pete that have got hours and hours and hours into the game that are supposed to be guiding me through the process hung me out to dry. Just laughing at me. I reckon they're in the Discord going, look at him, 3 weeks and he ain't put a seed in it. Donkey. Do you want me to place a sign up? Yeah. Seeds going seed spreader. Yeah. Ah, what a pair of meanies. Unbelievable. Pete's changed since he's got a girlfriend, do you know what I mean? I don't like this new Pete. He's got attitude. we need more rooms for so yeah. We're gonna need a bigger room. Right, here we go. We are getting closer to the fish station. So let me just save the game again. What did we save it as? We saved it as 5, didn't we? So I'll overwrite save 5. In fact, let's do save 4 and 5 as fishing. So save 4 and 5. Resume. Pete, job for you tomorrow. Sign for TM. I'll do you a pair of signs. Foxtrot, Oscar. Right. Turn it in. Are we getting close? Yeah, we must be getting close to the fish habitat. I think it's... I don't know whether it's when you breach this little line here, that's the fish habitat. It'll come up, but we're looking for the cod anyway. Just so you know, tree spreader tier 2 needs a tree seed. I swear to God. I mean, it's obvious really when you think about it. It is. It is. I get it. As Dusty said, it's obvious. Isn't it the elevation? Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely right. Yeah, it's the... but I thought that I kind of used that as somewhere around this area is where it goes into a fishery. Yeah. Nigel, how are you, sir? Hope you're well. It's been a sweet minute, sir. It's been a sweet minute. I'm looking at ships at sea. There is an update. I don't know what it does. Is that now? There's an update. Ah, there we go. I can see fish there on the radar. Here we go. We're looking for cod. There's haddock. There's cod. There's cod and pollock. So I'm going to instantly turn right. Whee! Yeah. Do you have a preference regarding people watching on Twitch versus YouTube? Nah, Dusty couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. So what I am going to do though is I want to run down this line here. See, there's cod here at 20% and there's pollock here at 15%. So what I might do actually is just run a line down here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's run a line down here. So I'm going to grab my cheeky bait, place it on the bucket, and cast my long line. Long line is out, and now I'm going to run down the, yeah. Onto sonar, and then hopefully we're good. When are you talking about the update there, Nigel? Are you talking about just or... Yeah, curious. Definitely want to turn to the right slightly. Do you need to slow down so the fish can catch on? No, I'm just dropping the line at the moment, Pete. You'll see there that the line is going out the back. So, no I don't. No sir. This is me throwing out an absolute raft of line. Beautiful, beautiful. I do want to turn a little bit to the southwest though. Oh, there you go, there's a buoy gone. Nice. I think that's the mid-lane buoy or the mid-line buoy, so that'll do for me. And I think that's cod, he says. Massive line, this one. This was the biggest line I could find. And the cheeky cod, I want a piece of that. That's 1,000 metres away though, damn. But no, I don't need to slow down, is the honest answer. Ooh, I'll tell you what I didn't bring with me, I don't think. No. Don't think I've got a hook, you know. No. Yeah, I don't have a hook. Oh, we have done goofed. Dredging. Oh, I don't think we've got the hook. No. The update disables cargo missions. So yes and no. So it does disable the cargo missions, but you can still take the cargo missions, you just need to complete them before doing anything. Oops. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. There's another buoy gone out. God, this thing's massive. Hey T! Gee, how you doing? How you doing, pilot? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Good to see you. TMT, you need the hook. Fudge! How are you? It's been ages. Hopefully you and the missus are doing well. Yeah, she's all good. She's all good. How goes the exams, pilot? How goes the
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Yeah, I know. I know. How goes the licensing and all that kind of good stuff, sir? I remember. I do. Made fuel usage dependent on in-game time. Yes. Yeah. Seen that patch. Yes, sir. So this is the cod area. In theory, we're still dropping at yep. At a few meters away. Nicely done. This line is massive. Yep. No, this isn't a cable. I'm just dropping this off, Pete. You'll see in a minute that this just drops. You can see here, look. That's a heck of a line. Would cause FPS to drop to almost 0. Yeah, there was a problem with the cargo. I've seen that patch. I'm up to speed on that patch. Hard, matey, very hard. Hopefully we'll be doing a new flight school in Spain for my airline pilot license. Just got to pass the very hard assessment exam. Keep going, pilot. Ooh, hello. What's that there? Second fish just come in. That's going to be this area here. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be this area here, look. There's the second set of fish. That's a little bit deeper. Nice. Bargain. That is a long old line, like holy long line, Batman. Certainly lives up to his name. I mean, there can't be that long left of that now. That's got to go pop any second, hasn't it? Holy long line, Batman. Damn. Still going. Nice. I've just thought of an idea though. I've just thought of an idea, which is the fishery where I have to have a secure cargo area where I could drop stuff off. That way I could drop the fuses off and the motors and the rotors. There you go. There it is. There it is. There it goes. Nicely done. That is a long old line. So I'm going to turn around here. Turn around. Yeah, I think if we go across here, that covers kind of quite a fair bit. So I'm just going to remove my bucket, grab bucket number 2, numero 2 now, and I'm going to cast this bad boy. Yeah, and then I want to run across. Do you know what? Let me see if I can run across. What do I want? Yeah, I almost want to maintain this area down. So east, east. Yeah, yeah. Let's maintain east. See if we can get that, the cod, and a little bit of haddock. So east. Okay, onto the sonar. Let's see if we can maintain the east. I mean, like I said, we know this is a long line, so we're all good. Cheers. I'm just mindful of the light. Uno momento. It's going to have to be that time, I'm afraid, my love. Still only the 2. I'm waiting for Jaws to nibble on that line. I'm waiting for Jaws to nibble on that line. Oh, we're going right through the cod here as well. Barking. Did that just drop a white one out? It did. There we go, perfect. Oh, something's dropping now. Look at that. That's dropping down to 200 metres. That's interesting. You can literally see it. And I'm curious whether we get a piece of this, the haddock come in. So I reckon the one will come out and then the other will come in. So we may lose the pollock, but gain some haddock. Diversifying the catch. "91 kilometres, we are nearly at, yeah, 2/3 of the way. Yeah, there we go, look. Oh, that one's going out. No. Yoink. Which means we're on to the cod. I wonder if the haddock will come in. 2 kilometres away. Possibly. That's a shame. And my problem is without my beat stick, I'm in trouble. Let me just write, actually I'm going to write in Discord for an idea of yeah. Where are we? Change log. 705, fixed an issue where the game would freeze. Fixed the crash issue and encountered acceptable loads. Fixed crash issue when client failed to join session. Are we still heading in the right direction? Close enough, he says. Yeah, I think it's going to be close enough. Let me just go into there. Beta streamers. Idea. Fish farms to have its own 6 to 8 slot inventory. Just store spare parts and stuff. Have you tried multiplayer, Grandpa? I have tried multiplayer, and yeah, it's kind of it's not multiplayer in such as, you know, your friend or the person you're playing with can join your boat. It's basically 2 boats, so it's almost co-op in that aspect as opposed to multiplayer. All right, here we go. Here comes the second fish. Look, coming in. Nice. Same height as well. Oh, it just dropped the buoy. Okay, so we're on 2 sets of fish here. That's nice. What happened there? Oh, okay, that's the start of this line. I was like, ah, then, hang on. That's the one line, that's the other line. So what we'll do is we'll circle back and then come to here, and then we can pull in from here and go home. Wheel support, Aerosport, there is, I believe there is support for peripherals, but it's a work in progress. I really want to get this game, but it's got some really bad comments, but looks nice. Hope it gets sorted soon. Techno's PC Gaming, what is it that's stopping you buying the game? Is it just the reviews or anything in particular? Yeah. So it might be worth a double check just to make sure it works. Yeah, there's an active Discord community that will answer the question for you, if I'm honest. Yeah. Oh, commercial break. Yeah, sorry, Pete. I'm guessing we've been going for that length of time where it's going to be commercial break time, isn't it? Nice boat, Captain. This is our second boat. We have 2. We have the cargo boat and we have the fishing boat. We've only just started fishing, so we are 200k in debt. We are in debt, but we do have our fish farm. Our fish farm is up and running. She's up here. Da, 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 da. So we do have our fish farm. She's up and running. Which is exactly why I did this. Oh, actually, we've just dropped it. Have we just finished? Because that looks like that's just bounced. It has just bounced. Too busy yapping. Remove the bucket. Right, bucket is done. Let's go and reset. I don't want to get too close to it. But we are heading to, yeah, we're heading back to here. We'll pull this one first. Yes. Seen there were loads of bugs and game saves failing, etc., falling through the boat, etc. Game saves failing is probably cargo. In all honesty. You can get around that by, and they're absolutely right, save. So I'm going to do the same thing now. Otherwise, you know, I'm just basically telling people what to do. So 1952. So I'm going to save as game 5 because it does crash. It is volatile. I'll give you that. It is volatile, and it can be a little volatile. But it is as it is. It's an early access game, not necessarily an excuse, but it's being worked on, and that's the beauty of it. Cargo, although has been disabled technically, you can still pick up cargo, so you can go to the runs that I do for cargo is in Rost here. You start in Rost, pick up for Caved, Lanier and Caro. I'm butchering the names, I get it, but you can do that and that'll make you 60,000, and that is very close. If you want to do a longer run and make a couple of 100,000, go from Rost to Ved to Ellie to Scom. That'll make you about 200,000. Takes a little bit of time. Takes, depending on whether you've upgraded the boat or not, between 40 minutes to an hour to do that run. It adds some nice mileage onto your ticket and makes you about 200k. The fish farm is, yep. Fish farm is expensive to get started, and I can't say more than that because I've got a fish farm. I've put food in it to the best of my ability, which is not a lot, as you can see there. But it's about a week's worth of food for the fish that I have. Hence the available fish there is not a lot because that's all I could afford. Again, it was 200,000, very expensive. Not a lot I can do about that. It is as it is. which is why I took up this, because these are moving. Look, the fish are actually moving. I like it. The reason why I took up this is because the cargo missions I can do in a day and then kind of bounce back. But long line fishing here now, I'm going to basically sleep for a day. Well, I'm long lining now, and I haven't crashed yet. But I was long lining earlier for the first time, and I crashed before I got here. Roll the dice, basically, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Roll the dice. How you doing, Rogue? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Let's go slightly more north. So I'm just going to go to the start. I've done 2 long lines. Again, see, this is my problem here now. Without me stick, without me pole, do I get heavily punished for reeling in the fish? Sada, how you doing? Good to see you. Because I'm an absolute tonsil, and I have forgot the one thing that I need. In fact, Solder, you might know, sir. Solder, I've just done my first long line. Well, actually, I've set 2 long lines. Nice, well done me, congratulations. I have, however, forgot my stick. Because I'm a bit of a, yeah. The one thing I didn't think of, it's on my cargo boat. That's the worst thing about it. It's on my cargo boat. So I have one, I generally have one, but not on this boat. There is absolutely nothing stopping me going back to port and picking it up. There isn't. Now that's twofold, right? That is genuinely twofold. One is, when I did it in testing, I was absolutely terrible at hitting the fish anyway. Couldn't, yeah. So to go all the way back there, to bring it all the way back to basically hit and collect 2 fish, you know, seems to me a bit of an ask. Yes, it puts a bit of mileage on my ticket here, which again is very nice to do, but how much am I losing by not having it? I don't know, is the honest answer. It is as it is. Oh, sonar, look though. Very nice. Look. Thank you, KJ. Love you, sir. KJ's already limboing up for Sunday's VR session. G, make sure it's charged, brother, if you got your ears on. Leanne likes fishing in Animal Island. Does that count? I think there's a certain kind of people in those kind of games that like fishing. Just saying. I also don't know whether that if I cross the line here I'm going to break it, so I want to go around the outside. Lack of knowledge, don't know. I can see my marker over there, I think. Yeah, there it is. It is just above the boat, centre boat there. Coming in now. So I don't want the first one because this is the one that is yeah. I was away last weekend on my motorbike. Fishing was amazing, mate. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a difference between doing it in real life and yeah, yeah. So this is the second line that we've just dropped, or the start of the second line that we've just dropped, and this bad boy over here is the end of the first line that we've just dropped. I'm back telling Danny about Seed Spreader. You guys are mean. Right, here's what we're going to do. We are, in fact, we'll probably drift anyway, to be honest, won't we? So let's shut the engine down while I'm going to rest for 18 hours. I believe, is the cook time. No. $18.1. Let's rest, baby. We've rested. We're just going to unfortunately have to bite the bullet here, aren't we? Which is the sucky part. I want to do... there. Which way is the sea blowing? The sea is blowing us away a little bit, so I'm probably going to go forward ever so slightly and then stop there. Right, here we go. There's the buoy, there's the marker. Missing hook item. No, I can't do it. No.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I like this sim, just like real life. I mean, this sums me up to a T. You know what I mean? What's worse is if you look at me here, I've got engine, rotors, fuses, light bulbs, everything apart from a beat stick. Dang it! No! Still not as bad as Doctor Who. Oh, somebody went there. Somebody went. Unkind Rogue. What was that first one about with the? Oh, come on, man. With the baby, the babies. That's the only one I've watched. Lisa said the second one may be watchable, the third one, but after the first one, turned it off. Drag the fish back to port and offload them. Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable fudge up that is. Come on. Yeah. It's 17. Was it 17,000 to get me back to port? Do we just fast travel and then bite the bullet? Because the price is going to be based on distance anyway, isn't it? I managed to watch the next two great sleep aids. Oh, that's bad. You can restore, right? Yeah. Fast travel won't add distance to your license. Yeah. I mean, well, the problem with that is, though, Dusty, is I probably don't mind that because, in fact, I don't mind that. And I'll tell you why I don't mind that is because I will travel back. So let's do it. Let's take the hit for the 16. Yeah, we've got to take the save. Let's take the save as... Yeah, let's take the save. And I'll tell you why I don't mind doing that is because... Right, we'll take the hit. The game might crash now. Tends to be, fair warning. Let's give it a second to catch back up. I'm going to enter the cab. Give the steering wheel a flick as well, because that tends to do a little something. I don't know what, but undock. There we go. See how it just says there, left the fishing habitat. So I'm just waiting for the game to process and catch up the fact that we've relocated. Here we go. If we crash, we crash. It is as it is. Oh, okay. Now, can I sell items? Parts. I can. So I'm going to sell one of those. Oh, I can't. I can't sell. Damn. Tools. Right, let's grab a hook and purchase. Inventory. On the boat. So we have one on the boat. Bargain. So the reason why I didn't mind using the fast travel is because we're going to travel back down there anyway, and then I'm going to travel back, which is going to add some nice distance. If we use the rowboat, I swear to God, Pete, you in that rowboat. I am not using that rowboat. Boat is undocked. Ooh. Reduce speed. Oh, I need to click the booty on it then, didn't I? Very need to click the booty on it then. Right, let's back to wiggling. I bet he still forgot the hook, I swear to God. Inventory. It's on the boat, brother. It's on the boat. If he used the rowboat, by the time he got there, he'd look like Popeye. That's what I said, man. My shoulders would be proper beefy, wouldn't they? They would be, yeah, that would be some nice shoulders. I wonder if I could have put some food in there, you know, as well. For... I was testing what somebody said as well. Somebody said if you just drop half a notch on your accelerator, your fuel reduction is almost half. Not true on this boat. Not true on that boat. I cannot believe the darn hook. Knew it as well. I knew I didn't have it. 20 grand out the window that we can't afford to be losing. And what's worse is I'm terrible at doing it as well. So I've had to do all this to get very little. Vote 1 is rowboat. Nope. Nope. I ain't doing that. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Nope. He's in. I'm not in. Joke off. Cheers though. I can't help but feel, if I'm honest here, how long have we been going? An hour and a half. I can't help but feel that I could have made 200k in my cargo boat. In my cargo boat, I could have definitely done one run. I vote for the tier 3 boat, failing that rowboat. There is no tier 3 boat. That's the worst thing about it. Yeah. There is no tier 3 boat. Right, we're on our way back to the fishery of doom. 105. So we've got 45 to go. Not bad. Catch you later, mate. Unkind. Appreciate you as always, my friend. Have a good evening, and I'll see you soon. You take care, man. Let's turn my sonar off. I don't need that on. Running lights are on, working lights are on. Right to the map. Out to sea we go. I can't believe I did that. Gutted. And is it one of those where you fast travel, you lose the fish, or do you keep your fish? Nice. Did we? Yeah, so we didn't get any points either. Travel distance 106.5. You should name the boat Hook. I was going to call it Unsinkable 2. Or Sinks a Lot 2.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
19, where are we? 2010, 2021. 2021. Load game. Ripperoonie, baby! Yep. Ripperoo. Oh, hang on. Where are we? Okay, so we hadn't fast travelled back here, had we? No, we were just, yeah, we were just about to fast travel back here. Hook. We were just fast travelling back. So we've lost, what, 5 minutes or so. Save, 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 baby. Let's give the steering wheel a bit of a flip and a flop. Let's give the game a second to catch back up where we are. Because this might crash again now. Herein starts the loop of doom. And buy a hook, buying a hook. In hook. Purchase. Right, there's the hook. Now, save. 1933. Yeah, we'll throw a save on there, that's fine. Return to game. Right. I mean, it is as it is. That's just what we deal with. How much did we lose? Yeah, we lost. Yeah, we were at 105. We were at 104. So we lost pretty much nothing there, other than perhaps 5 minutes. And I can live with that. Boat is undocked. Let's clear the dock. Reduce the speed. Let's spin it round. Sweet. On the bounce. The tide is blowing us away, in theory, from that big boat there, so I'm just going to leave it full throttle. Excellent. Fuel is good. Let's do a quick inventory check on the boat. Yes, we have the hook. Just double check that. Otherwise, that could be interesting. Look at the size of that thing. Don't you? Or hookless. But by a hook, he should name the boat HMS Hook. Or Bug Report 2. Yeah. I tell you what I probably should have done. I really should. It's killing me passing these things here. Right. Without a cheeky bit of cargo on. I mean, how easy is it just to pull into that dock there for a cheeky 20k? And you've only got to do that every time, and you'll soon rack up 100k, I reckon. HMS collision. It will crash. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, where's me? Actually, where's my? Where's my gear?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Dang it. Where were we? So that's 2010. Let's try 2010. Yeah, I have nothing here, look. There we go, that's up. Right, entered fish habitat. That's fine. Let's give the game a minute to catch up, just in case it's having a wibble and a wobble. Right, so we don't have, so this basically should be our line or bait or fish or stuff around here. It hasn't opened up the fish habitat either. Yeah, even though we're here in the fish habitat, it hasn't opened up the fish habitat. Yeah. Damn. So, if that's the case, oh, we've overwritten everything there, haven't we? Ooh. Ooh. So 2010 was the last one, wasn't it? Did the game crash? Yeah, we lost all our lines and stuff, I think. So we do, yes, let's see, what do we have here? So let's see what we have here. Oh, so our boat is now there. Our lines are gone. Fine. The boat has, yeah, we lost the long lines as well. That's 50 grand. Yeah, so we've lost the 50 grand there, and I can't. That is so that's kind of a lot, isn't it? So I think what we do is reload the game. I've got the 65k from this morning. Let's have a look to see what this gives us. So there's our cheeky cargo boat, and I think that's what we have. Boats. Yes, so we don't have the flippy. Damn. The losing contracts, etc. as well. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it is as it is. You know, it's kind of meh. So I think I need to do the Cavell, the Lynn, and the Cara to get the 120. Yeah. Do you know what? No. Let's just take the loan that we can. Service, bank. Let's just take the loan that we can. Take. There's two. Right. So this is what we're working with. We have what we have when it comes to dollar. So bish and a bash and a bosh. Right. Boats. The flippy purchase. I am absolutely going to fit it to hooks. We're going to do the engine for 30. Install the propeller. Install. We're going to leave the fuel tank for the minute. How do I get stuff out my inventory? Skill tree missions. Inventory. Use. Yeah, I really want an inventory system somewhere where I could dump some stuff. Ah, what if I just use a light bulb? Nope. Dang it. Right, it is as it is. I can see it set up. Right, let's go and get some lines. Hook, yeah, I know. Definitely get the hook. Good shout. That's a fair shout. It needs oars. Jock off, Pete. I really want to see the white and orange boat used for fishing. Oh, the Conquest. Are you talking net fishing or the other fishing? Right, so purchase gear. Let's grab 2 sets of long lines like we just did. Purchase. Purchase bait. I am going to go, is it shrimp for catching cod? Yeah, I'm going to go for shrimp. And I'm just going to grab I'm just going to grab 2 shrimp because that's my inventory. Then I am going to head and grab a hook. Now, I mean, in theory, if I'm honest, based on my skill set, I have eco driving. In fact, let me just acquire that bad boy. Sweet. So that, in theory, is 30% reduction in fuel based on that fact. Let's go and grab us a hook, and then we'll head straight on back out. We've spent our dollar. We're in massive amounts of debt. Yes, absolutely right. Yeah, and that's exactly what we'll do when we get there. Right, a hook, buy, purchase, done. Let's double check that we have that. If it's on the boat, bargain, it's on the boat. There's 2 buckets. Perfect, 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 perfect. Let's go wiggle. Nice. On the bright side, there's no reason to save if you have lines out. Yeah, correct. I wonder if it's because I fast travelled. I wonder if that's what the issue was. I generally don't know. But you can see, I mean, it's high risk, isn't it? It's definitely high risk because in theory we've been going for 1 hour 42 minutes and have achieved absolutely nothing in this fishing vessel whatsoever. And in that hour and 40 minutes, I know that I definitely, absolutely, boring as fudge, could have done 2 full cargo runs, which is 400k. And I think that's the difference. I think it's part of the issue is that these lines are not in the save file. Correct. Yeah. Clearly not. For whatever reason. I think it's genuinely items as well in the save file because if you're on a cargo run as well, it doesn't save. My biggest problem with the save file so far, being honest, is if the boat is docked and you load, the boat becomes undocked. So if you did what I did the first time and you save on land and then reload in, the boat is undocked and drifts away and you've lost all your save. That's an issue. That's an issue. $13 knots. Oh, we're at 86 though. Driving along in my automobile. Baby beside me at the wheel. Oh. Take a breath, take a sigh. It's one of those where even if I would just like nav hold, do you know what I mean? Where I could just pump it in the right direction and then just crack on and go and make Lisa a cup of tea. She would think that I was the dog's biscuits if I made her a brew. You know what I mean? Turn this thing south. Where's the last bit of land? The last bit of land is about here somewhere. So once we get to here, I'll probably just go and make Lisa a brew. Pulls out binoculars to have a look at the fence he was previously on. I can only highlight the game as it is. Do you know what I mean? I'm not here to sell you the game or to influence you in that kind of way. I'm here to highlight the game, the good, the bad, and the fugly. And here we are. It is as it is. That is does a lot of work. Sort of. Where's my stick? Check, I've got my stick. I've got my stick, I've got my food, I've got my hooks. Bargain. On my way to get some cod. Sweet. There we go. That's early access. I'm sure it will come good if the company's history is anything to go by. Yeah, like I said, I'm not fussy. I'm not necessarily fussy about that. To be fair, I mean, it is as it is. My biggest problem is the fact that I was on holiday this week. It's been lovely, but am I going to have the time to play this or continue to play this after, you know what I mean, this weekend? That's going to be the struggle for me. U-boat's coming back on Monday, so there goes Sunday without fail, and U-boat's going to be popular. So if I want my channel to grow, that way, I would obviously just stick to U-boat and blitz the numbers and pull in the people. Mondays has always been Mental Health Mondays anyway, and Wednesday is, you know, I only stream now Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. And without being rude, is this going to hold an audience and people if I only play it once a week? Even if I play it for 3 hours, if it's crashed for 2 out of that 3, I've made 1 hour progress. Do you know what I mean? And there's my struggles. So many good games, so little time. It is. That is genuinely my concern. But at the same time, you know, there is. I've got the gaffer to me left of me as well, so I need to spend some quality time with the gaffer as well. Balancing, it's a constant balance. And the weather's been terrible this week, to be fair. I was hoping to go out on the canal and have a bit of a row and get some exercising, because I'm not getting any younger, so I need to raise my pulse rate. And the only way I've been raising my pulse rate the last week is with KJ, as we're doing a cheeky bit of VR and G. So that needs, you know. Did you say row? Yeah, I got a kayak, dude. Bit of kayaking. I.e. rowboat. I ain't using the rowboat. No. No. Is that going to be enough there for me to go and make Lisa a brew? I think it is. In fact, let me just give it a little wiggle to the right, because I can see which way the tide is pushing the boat. Yeah, so let's kind of point it south-ish. The tide will push it the rest of the way. Ooh, what is that? I don't know what that is. Tide will push it the rest of the way anyway. Yeah, I'm going to make Lisa a brew. 1 sec. Get yourself a brew as well. If it crashes, it crashes. Well, there we go. Beer time, exactly right. Yeah, go and get yourself some drinks. Get yourself a respite in, because this is going to take what, 5 minutes to get down there anyway, ish. Yeah, that's going to take a good 5 minutes. It gives me time to make the gaffer brew. I've put the kettle on and stuff. In fact, I might even get myself a brew as well, just for giggles, and then yeah, we should be good. Should be good. Never bought that car, Leon. Never bought that car. It dropped, by the way. It dropped to 14.6, and yeah, I never bought it. It sold, but I was yeah, very much on the fence. It will shove us all in the recycler tomorrow. I'm starting with you, Pete. Starting with you, sir. Ooh. So again, I'm going for cod. I think cod is where the dollar is. I believe that cod is where the dollar is. And we are coming in. Do you know what? Let's have a save, just because I'm going to save it as save game 10. I'm surprised you're not going for 12 knots. Does it make a difference? So 15 to 17. Oh, it's 2 litres, dude. Yeah. In real life, yeah, I get that. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. We are heading straight south, aren't we? Probably do with... In fact, yeah, it's got a bit of a wiggle that way, hasn't it? That's bob on. I'm going to leave that do that. I'm just going to finish Lisa's brew. 2 minutes. There we go. Yeah, got myself a cheeky cuppa as well, just because I can. Where are we? We are, like I said, I think this is kind of what I almost consider the threshold. Now I can't decide whether, I think Sim UK said only do one long line and not two, and I don't know whether it's the second long line that was causing it to crash. But we had 2 long lines out and I didn't see a problem with that. So I'm tempted to stick with the 2. Where's my fish farm? Make sure that that's still up and running, I suppose. I mean, in theory, no time has passed. Yeah, no time has passed, really. Bargain. How are we looking at mileage? Back up to 90. Cod is what we want. Ooh. I'll tell you what I figured out today as well. I don't know if anybody knows. I guess people do know, but clearly I don't. You can actually get used car warranties on a compare website. I didn't know that. And then when I went on it to have a look to see how much it would cost for a 3 year extended warranty, if you like, on a car, it was 600 quid. And all these dealerships are charging 800 to £1,000 for a 3 year warranty. I was like, what the f? Honestly, couldn't believe it. Greedy. 12 knots. Are we good? I think I'm going to have a cheeky little turn in here, probably. Yeah, okay, so we're drifting off from the south a little bit, aren't we? Let's try and head the 165-ish at the top. There we go. Let's see how that works. Let's see how that does. I also don't know if anybody who's played the game on channel 16 either, that that's been a a cheeky service line, because the service vessel I would like, but I haven't heard anything on Channel 16 yet. Channel 16 on boats is apparently the emergency channel. Everybody has a frequent. Everybody in, I believe, out in sea has a radio that always monitors Channel 16. Yeah. When we were young, brand loyalty was rewarded. It's now penalised. Do you know what, Dusty? You're absolutely bob on, because when I was looking at, buying basically the Peugeot 2008 last week, there was no incentive for a returning customer, because I bought Lisa's car from the same place. So I said, is there any loyalty for returning customers? You know what I mean? Anything that, no. Oh. The deal is the deal. I was like, okay, you're absolutely bob on. I don't think there's any loyalty anymore from anybody doing it. Don't get me wrong, prove me wrong. I'm quite happy for people to prove me wrong. But if you stay with the same phone company, no loyalty. You stay with the same internet provider, cable provider, TV provider, no loyalty. In fact, like you said, you're penalised because people get whatever TV almost half the price of what you're paying because they're a new customer. And I'm thinking, what? Have I missed something? Well, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. It's bob on, Dusty. Yeah, same. Same, and it's yeah. That drives me nuts. That honestly does drive me a little bit nuts. Yeah. Brand loyalty non-existent. I wonder if it's because the companies have got so comfortable thinking that, they're the dog's biscuits. Lisa will tell you, I argue with everybody for a bargain. I don't pull any punches. If you want my business, then you'll work for my business. Co-op stores, been a member for years, good, yeah. Are there not yet companies that will automatically switch you to new deals for a subscription fee? Yeah, there probably are. There probably are. But when I was looking at the car last week, I basically said to them, this is what I want. Go to work. And they basically just turned around and said, nah, not interested. There are... and then he actually pointed me, that this was the kicker. This was the main dealer that pointed me to the advert in Auto Trader, right? So I went back to him and went, well, the advert in Auto Trader says good price, not great price. So there's clearly wiggle room for the profits. And while we're on the subject of Auto Trader, here's a car of exactly the same make, model, year, less mileage, £500 cheaper than yours. And he came back and he said, well, it's then based on scratches and this and that and the other. And I went, full service history, and it's, it's this and this, which tells me you're just being greedy. And then when I asked him for the full quote, extended warranty by 3 years, 2 years service plan, and the breakdown of the price, there was for those that were here last week, £150 admin fee. So me being me went, what's that for? And they're like, preparing the car and doing the documentation. And I went, well, actually, I have to prepare my car for part exchange and I have to do my documentation. So who do I invoice the £150 admin fee to? Because clearly this door swings both ways. If you've got to do it, I've got to do it. And then they went, well, we're prepared to waive that. I said, that's fantastic. You are. I'm not. £150 admin fee. Where do I get it? Who do I invoice? Never heard back from them. Then the car sold. So luckily for them, the car sold. But yeah, don't be greedy. And that's a main dealer as well. I was kind of expecting better. Right, let's have a look. We have cod here and pollock. I'm kind of tempted actually to hook a hard right here and head borderline southwest Yeah, kind of head south and then whip through here. I think that might be useful. So if I kind of head almost 210-ish, yeah, here we go. So here comes some fish. That's probably going to be this here. This is going to be the haddock, isn't it? I don't necessarily want the haddock, I want the cod. And more importantly, I don't think I'm going to drop the line until. So let's go and prepare my lines. Yeah, I see. I reckon I can get all three here, and possibly the fourth, which is catfish. Yeah. We're heading, yeah, the southwest. So we're on we're on the number there. I'm fine with that. I reckon any minute now we're going to get the rest coming in. Charge for peeing, yeah. Charge for using the toilet in the bathroom. Charge for the ink in the pen. You know what I mean? At that point, I'm thinking jog off. Yeah, I want to maintain the 210 line, I think. I don't think that's... Yeah, I think that's okay. And then we should pick up, hopefully, the cod and the pollock. That's drifting a little bit to the right. There we go. Second one's coming in. So that's the cod. We'll drop. We'll drop now. Yeah. Fish out. Perfect. So there's the second. And I think the third will come in relatively soon, which will be the pollock. Are we on the line there? Yeah, I'm okay with that actually. And that's 1 kilometre away for the pollock. Well, they also inflate the products prices are as hidden fee. Yeah, yeah. Holidays are worst. I phone the hotel directly. I absolutely agree with that. Yep. Yep. I agree with that. 1 kilogram oxygen for breathing, that'll be £10. Oh, it appears you inhaled 4 kilograms of nitrogen. The process, yeah, that'll be £5. The carbon dioxide as well that was expelled. Oh, that's a discharge fee. Poisonous gases fee. It's just like, oh, come on, man. Turn it in. Have we still only got the 2 fish? Ooh, I was expecting to have this fella. I was expecting to have the third. Where are we heading? Don't want to put a cheeky turn in there though. Do I? Yes, I'm going to throw a cheeky turn in here the best I can. Only small, so then I can't... Oh, I almost want to come down here, don't I? Yeah, there it is. There's the third. Don't laugh, it's happened already. Carbon credits. Come on, man. Yeah, we're on 3 fish here in theory. Bargain. We're never going to get the 4th. But we'll turn around and come back up and then we'll park up next to this one. Yeah, but that's an indirect fee. Yeah. There you go. Oh, where are we going? Yeah, I want to go south. Yeah, definitely want to head south. Were long lines in a straight line, by the way? Is there any reason why I couldn't do this? Or I mean, or would this just snap on the bucket in theory? I can't help feeling that is yeah, would put under some strain. Do you know what I mean? fact, I'm going to turn the boat just to the right slightly there because I'm concerned that that line may snap and I don't want that. Oh, that is the cod. I think that's the cod going. No. Oh, it might be the pollock actually, or the haddock. Oh, and that's just, we've just dropped another white buoy as well. Hopefully my daughter will be selling carbon credits next year. What a scam. Sell, sell, sell. People buy stuff though. Do your research. Actually, I think we've got a long way to go here. I almost reckon we could get the catfish. Pollock, loads of pollock there. It's called long line for a reason. Are we up to over 100 yet? No, we're not. Damn. Yeah, we lost that. That's a lot to lose actually, isn't it, for an hour? Or oh, Lisa's Streamlabs. Does that just pop back up? Are we not? Have we not pinned that? I thought I'd pinned Lisa's stuff. Pin done. Not bad. I thought I'd genuinely pinned that, to be honest. Oh, that's just dropped another white buoy. Ooh. I think we're going to lose the cod in a sec, if I'm honest. Come on, baby. Yeah, I genuinely think we're going to lose the cod. Ah, there it goes. Dang it. So that leaves us on the pollock. Pollock to it. Pollocks. Ah, pollocks. Got it. I'm here all day for the bad jokes, man. I'm here all day. I know. I know. I'm sorry. See, that's a fair old. I mean, when they say long line, that is a long line. I wonder if you could snip through the middle there, whether you would get all four. I almost want this long line to end now so I can rotate back around. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, there goes that fish, look. So we've lost the fish at that point. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. That was bob on. I'll tell you what, couldn't do that again if I tried, look. Holy moly. Literally on the dog's biscuits. Wow. So we are there. So I'm going to need, yeah, this is the best angle for me, I think. So let's go F. Let's get rid of this. Let's grab this. Back that up on there. Back into the sonar. Fish in. Line out. There we go. And as long as we maintain kind of like a northeasterly heading, I reckon. Yeah, I think if we just kind of head that way-ish, we're going to pick up the... Ooh, actually, I do want to head a little bit to the left. Oh well, it is as it is. We'll see what we get. Here comes the second fish. Beautiful. That'll be the... See, I can't decide whether that's the haddock though, but I want the cod. Now I almost want to go direct north. Now that I have that second one in, I want to head. I'm going to try and force it direct north. To get in here. I know it's borderline on the same line, and that's. I don't know if that you would class that as really inefficient fishing, but I mean, if you're on the fish, you're on the fish, aren't you? It makes sense to bait that area up. No, you should never cross the streams. Well, I'm not crossing the streams. So that the first line is here, and the second line is kind of running along here, so that they are close, but I'm not crossing. I have no intentions on crossing them. But agreed, they are darn close. Cheers with a cheeky cup of tea. Oh, you can just see him dropping as well there, up and down a bit slightly, can't you? Okay, but if you went directly north, they would cross. Yes. Yes. Not now. Probably not now. Actually, we're a bit further away, and I'm waiting on the third fish to come in. But I think I'm just off north. There's my compass. Yeah, just off north. Bargain. Still only the second fish though. Come on, baby. We're going to end up with a lot of haddock, aren't we? And cod's the girl, cod's that I want. How do you determine the line depth? I don't think you do. I think it just, yeah, I don't think you do. I think that's net fishing. Yeah, here she comes. Yeah, I think that's probably net fishing, I'm guessing. Oh, one's leaving. Who's leaving? Look at that, look. One's, what the? What I would like, you see how you've got the pollock, the cod, the haddock here? You see how you've got the fish icon there in the bottom left icon? I would like, where it says cod here, that to be that icon. So I could match the icon and know exactly what I'm fishing here. When I'm fishing with line with that boat, I can get 80 tons of fish inside. Damn. How you doing, Carl? Hope you're well, sir. Beautiful, beautiful. I also think that you should have on the left hand side the option, the option to here, to kind of, and certainly here, to add kind of like fish storage tanks or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Let's just make sure that we are not crossing, because we're running parallel to it really. Probably an extremely bad idea in real life, but I mean that's sticking me over the cod nearly. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Good evening, sir. Hope you're well. Cheers. Not far off, I don't think. Probably what, another minute? Yeah, about another minute, and that should be the last line done. And then we'll head round and have a cheeky sleep and see what we get tomorrow. My problem is I just can't hook. I don't know how to hook the fish, and I believe if you don't hook, you don't get a bonus. So instead of getting 100% of that catch or that particular one, you only get like 70, 80% or something, 60, 70. It's a massive impact. It's a big difference. Which sucks. Are we still on the two fish? We're still on the two fish as well, so that's good. Stand still with the boat when you're hooking. Stand still with the boat when you're hooking. Yeah, I think I do anyway, if I'm honest. I don't. Yeah, we're not going to be far off here, are we? Definitely not going to be far off. There it goes. Let's remove the bucket and let's go back to point A. Do straight east, I believe, ish. Yeah, there we go. I mean, in all honesty, it doesn't matter if we go back to that first one anyway. 18 hours passes, 18 hours passed, isn't it? Do we care? Do we care? We'll do it for giggles. We'll do it just because we can. And it's the mileage that we're looking for anyway, if I'm basically honest. It really is the mileage that we want at this point. I think you can have 1,500 kilograms inside this boat. If I want, I can have 500,000. Okay, damn. Yeah, that's a lot of, yeah. Milkshake! I has questions for thee. Oh, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. When do service missions start spawning? Just got the fix about it. Only service mission it gave me so far is the whale watching. Whale watching you can do. Cargo pickups you can do. I think everything else is as you accelerate time, it just arrives. I believe, but that's a good question. It's not something I absolutely know about at all. In all honesty, don't know. Here we go. Let's save the game. For what it's worth. Did they manage to fix the issues you had on launch? Nope. Well, no, they didn't fix my issue. If that's what you're asking. I just restarted again, dude, if I'm honest. Save. 5. Resume. No, I just started again, so because in essence, from what I'd learned, it was I lost a couple of hours. Right, E, we're going to rest for 18, yeah, they're 18.8 hours. There we go, we've rested. Hook is missing. Ooh. Missing hook item. I've got it in my hand. I've got it there. What? It's there. It's in my hand. It's going to be because it's not in here, isn't it? I reckon it's going to be because it's on the boat. Even though I've clicked use, have I just literally lost that as well? So we definitely can't recall. So is there any way to drop any of this? Or move this? Nope. I don't think I can do anything about that. I think that's just done. Yeah. Nice. So glad I didn't buy. Oh, Grandpa, that's yeah, that's rough. That.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Oh, that's. Trying. I'm trying. Save game. Let's overwrite and save 10. You'll hook with X. Let me hit X and see if I can pick it back up. My problem is I reckon it needs to be in the inventory rather than the boat's inventory. Even though I'm using it here. Right, let's save. And let's break it. Save. Return. And if we load this back in, are you supposed to click the hook on the buoy? No. See how it says missing hook item there? It's because I think it doesn't understand this. I think that this hook needs to be in this inventory here. And there's no, see, what's worse is there's no way of swapping one of these items out. Even though I can use it and it's there, it's also not swinging. I'm supposed to click it on the buoy. No, I don't think so. Nope, because it just says reel in. Or are we saying that that should be down the other end? No, because the other end's the same, isn't it? The other end is the same as that. Am I missing something? Because that's the marker, isn't it? Or are we saying I need to be down here? Oh, actually, if that's the... So that was the start. So if we go back to the other one, which is the end... You need to haul when holding it, yeah. Don't you have to get closer? Well, you have to be really, really, really close to them. You do. That I know. And I mean it's ridiculously close. Based on where we are. There you go. Missing item to hook. Missing item to hook. Look. I think I might be raging by now. Yep. Yep. I think and that of course is now going to lose my gear, isn't it? Missing hook item. And of course you lose all that. So if we load game and go back to the 65. Can you lower the hook, grab a line? It's not, the problem is it's not that's the issue, you see. Where are we? Oh, hello. It's not that's the issue. It's the fact that the hook isn't in my inventory. So 65, 11, 26. That's the issue. There we go. It's because my inventory here. How do I empty my inventory? There must be a way to get rid of this tackle. No minus parts. Yeah, so I don't know how to empty my inventory here, other than to wait for my fish farm to have an issue. I need to wait for my fish farm to have an issue to fix it. What if you sell the boat and buy a new one? Yeah, but the problem is it's my inventory that's the issue. So, see, this is the player inventory. That's what my problem is. Yeah, it's just my player inventory that's the issue. Dang it. And I don't think there's any way to clear or sell my inventory. I don't think there is. Can you store stuff on your rowboat? That's a good question. Can I store stuff on my rowboat? That damn rowboat's coming out, isn't it? Rowboat, baby. Inventory, boat. Nah, not a thing on that. Nothing. Yep. I got nothing. I got nothing. Right, I'm gonna go and report these bugs. I'm gonna stop streaming and go and report these bugs because that again is just a game breaker. I can't do anything. And how long we've been streaming there? We have achieved absolutely nothing in 2 hours and 34 minutes, which will drive me nuts. So on that note, boys and girls, thank you guys so much for joining me on your Friday evening. It's truly greatly appreciated. As always, I look forward to seeing you next one. I'll go and report the books. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bid you good night.